Welcome to Talk, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be telling you the results of the Raw after WrestleMania. There's always a return, and there's always a debut. Before we do that, I know I said we're going to do a challenge with Gremlin 13. We have been doing a lot of things, so it will be postponed. We will do it a different day. We don't know when. But if you guys didn't see my video on Sunday, when I did predictions, I had a special guest named Gremlin 13. We did our predictions, and we had some disagreements. So to Monday Night Raw last night, there was a lot of returns and debuts. First return was from last night for the tag team titles. Everybody went nuts for this. Everybody. Every single fan. Every single fan that came. It was a rumor that they will be coming. But, ladies and gentlemen, I thought it wouldn't happen. I thought the New Day was going to be the fourth team. But the Hardy Boys came back. They are done with TNA. They're done with Ring of Honor. And they are the new Raw's Tag Team Champions. But they almost lost their titles, but they weren't going to lose them. We all know that. There was a rematch clause. So we saw on Monday Night Raw the first title match of the rematch clauses, because a lot of titles got changed hands at WrestleMania. On Raw, they had a new Universal Champion, they had a new United States Champion, and a new Tag Team. And on SmackDown, they had a new WWE Champion, a new Women's Champion. I will tell you guys what happens on SmackDown on the next video, tomorrow's video. But the Hardys came and they retained. We still don't know if they're broken. We still don't know that. Matt Hardy still has his blonde or white dye little piece of hair. People say it's easy to get rid of that, but I guess he wants to be broken. I don't know. I don't know he's allowed doing it. Maybe there's lawyers doing stuff with Vince, so they're going to wait until it's the okay word. I don't know, but ladies and gentlemen, the Hardys came back. I love the guys. And like I said, I want to see tables get broken. I want to see Jeff Hardy go crazy. And we know who's going to be versing them on, I believe it's on Payback, April 30th on the WWE Network. It will be the Hardys versus Enzo and Cass. I said the future opponents, I was thinking in my head, the future opponents will be Cesaro and Sheamus. Guess what? Cesaro and Sheamus won a number one contendership at Payback against the Hardys. That will be a phenomenal match. It will be a great match because Cesaro is really good in the ring. Sheamus is a little dull in the ring because he's big and he's a strong guy. Jeff Hardy is good. Some of you guys will hate me for this, but Matt Hardy is like Sheamus. He's dull. He's old, but he could still wrestle. When he's with his brother, he could still wrestle. I would love to see that match, and that's on April 30th. The next return is he just got into the Hall of Fame on, I believe it was Friday or Saturday. But the newest inductee to the Hall of Fame, a class of 2017, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle. He's not wrestling, but he is the new Raw GM. He is the new Raw GM. I don't know how Stephanie McMahon is going to think of this because she's the commissioner. And she didn't choose Kurt Angle to become the new GM for Raw. Vince McMahon chose Kurt Angle to be the new GM for Raw. And I thought he was doing good on his first day. And on next week, there's going to be a superstar shakeup. I guess it's going to be like a little draft, but trades for Raw and SmackDown and NXT. What are we going to see? The next return No, a debut. We're going to talk about a debut. The New Day came out because they weren't part of WrestleMania. They were the hosts of WrestleMania. And they came out and asked for, they made a open challenge. And there's always a NXT superstar always makes their debut. I thought it would be Big Damo or Sanity, because Big Damo made his main roster debut on WrestleMania, and this Chinese wrestler, I don't know his name. I don't know his name because they don't really say people's names in the Battle Royal, so. But he's a new signee, but I don't think he will be in the main roster. But Big Damo, I thought he will make his main roster debut with Sanity, but it's not. It's the Revival. The top guys, well, that they called themselves. The top guys are now in Raw. I can't believe it. I said it on the predictions. I believe I said on predictions. I don't really remember. But I did say they should keep their NXT tag teams in NXT. I believe I said it off camera to Gremlin 13. They should keep their NXT tag teams, stay on NXT because SmackDown is going to have NXT people coming in as well. Because I heard a rumor that Raw and SmackDown will have new superstars coming. And I heard Shelton Benjamin might be returning tonight. I can't wait for it. I hope it does happen. But I wished the Revival stayed in NXT a little bit. Let NXT build up their tag team division. Or they go to SmackDown. Because their tag team division in SmackDown needs help. Their women's doesn't really need help. There's a lot of great women wrestlers in there. They have Naomi. She's awesome. Like I said, I want to see her as a champion. But how she won at WrestleMania, it was horrible. They have Alexa Bliss. They still have Nikki Bella. Carmella's not that bad. Natalya, she's okay. She's a Hart. All the Harts are really good, just like Tyson Kidd, Bret Hart, Jim Neidhart. They're all good, but she's okay. I'm not a big fan of Natalya. But I don't know if Eva Marie's coming. People want Eva Marie back. The last and not least return. And my predictions, we did this off camera as well. My predictions of who will be versing Brock Lesnar for that Universal title. I say Braun Strowman, and you should. They called out Roman Reigns. Brock and Paul Heyman called out Roman Reigns. He didn't answer. He got booed out of the building. Braun Strowman answered, and he says, when I finish Roman Reigns, he's going to take that Universal title off of Brock Lesnar. I want to see it. The Beast versus the Monster. A real monster. The last and not least return. The return that I want to see, and it was awesome because he was teaming up with the greatest wrestler. It was on the main event. It was supposed to be Seth Rollins teaming up with the former United States champion that Kevin Owens would be versing for the rematch clause at Payback. Chris Jericho, they will be versing Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe. Another great tag team. But Chris Jericho got attacked. Sorry, my eyes itchy. Chris Jericho got attacked during his interview. He got broken through a table because of Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe. And then the new GM of Raw, Kurt Angle, told Seth Rollins, I will find you a tag team partner for the main event. So we had Owens and Joe already in the ring, and Seth Rollins, and then you just hear Finn Balor's song, and then you see on the Titantron, you see Balor Club, and then you see the person that walks out, and his name is Finn Balor. I screamed, I cheered, because I love Finn Balor, and he's teaming up with another great wrestler named Seth Rollins. It was a phenomenal match. So, like I said, 3 of my favorite wrestlers, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, and Finn Balor, are the greatest wrestlers. I do like John Cena, but those three, if you ask me who has the best ring ability, like they actually could wrestle and make a really good match, I say those three. I can't pick one. Those three are awesome. Dean Ambrose is awesome, but I say those three. You had to, every time they fight, if they fight together on a one-on-one match, you are always out of your seat. You're always out of your seat. I'm always out of my seat. Even that SummerSlam match between Demon King and Seth Rollins, it was awesome. Finn Balor made his return. I don't know what title he's going for. Gremlin 13 wants Finn Balor to go for the Universal title. I say Finn Balor is going for the United States title. Why would he fight Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens and help Seth Rollins? Right? So, I say Finn Balor will go for the United States title because Chris Jericho is going to lose at Payback. That is one of my predictions. I give you my very first prediction. I say Kevin Owens is going to beat Chris Jericho at Payback. This Sunday that's coming up, this Sunday, we will be doing another top 5. I don't know the category yet. If you guys want to tell me your category, just leave a comment below. But I believe my my category might be the best tag teams of WWE, TNA, WCW, ECW, any wrestling promotion that I could think of. I will tell you what's my favorite wrestling. But this is not going to be a top 5. This is going to be a top 10. Top 10 my favorite WWE WWE tag teams. Because I got a whole bunch in my mind and I can't keep on choosing just 5. I had to choose like 10. So if you did like this video, hit that like button. Remember, subscribe for more content. Remember, hit that bell icon to be notified every time I upload. I don't upload every single time, but when I do, you'll be notified. I'm just telling you guys that right now because if you do like my videos, hit that bell icon. You will be notified. I believe it's on mobile and on desktop. Hit that icon. And that's all for me today. Tyler out.